The drivers, characters, and events in TOECAR are fictional. Nobody was harmed in the filming of this production. Now sit back and enjoy the race.
Welcome to round 3 of the Garbage Truck Series, where today we head to a brand new track for the first time, Trenton, New Jersey. We go come and blow New Jersey up. Welcome to TOECAR. I'm Kyle, your host. I'm here with Mike, Matt, Anthony in the booth. We got Tristan roaming the pits. And gentlemen, I am stoked for this race. Harold's been talking this track up for like 3 seasons.
Yeah, Harold, he has a special bond with this place. He must, I don't know if he's from New Jersey originally or what, or if he just loves watching races at this racetrack. But I seem to like it so far from what we've seen in practice. Lots of 3 and 4 wide racing, lots of incredible moves down into the corners. Some of these guys, they'll go all the way from the wall down to the apron, back up to the wall. Oh! Yeah, and they tend to hit the wall a lot, so that'll be fun. And, you know, also a big day for Harold. We'll get to that shortly. But I'm looking forward to it. What are you looking forward to, Matt?
Crashes. I think we're going to see some good crashes tonight. It's been a good season for crashes, so why would we stop tonight? Obviously, a right-hand bend. I'm not even going to call it a turn. It's more of like a reverse tri-oval they got over there on the left side of your screen. It's going to throw a wrench in some of these guys. Thank God that Ginger Joe can turn right at this point. Obviously, he doesn't have the most experience with it. And that little dip right there in the banking as they head into turns 3 and 4 is just tremendous. So I just, like you said, they start spreading out real wide. I'm not sure if there's enough room for 8 wide racing, but there will be a wide racing nonetheless. Anthony?
Yeah, Matt, you mentioned a little bit about, like, you know, expecting to see some crashes today. This track has gotten a little bit of some safety innovations. Obviously, we got the safer barrier around here. We got a wall helping separate pit road from the track, which is great. We've also kind of helped with the angling a bit. I want to say it was Armando Cute, but I'm not even sure who helped build it this time. However, good job on the people who helped fix this track. Looks great. Very excited. Tristan, you're down pit road. What do you notice down there that makes you excited?
Yeah, guys, this is me down on pit road. Glad to be back at the track. Glad you guys gave me a second chance on this probational stint. I don't know what I got fired for, but nonetheless, glad to be back. You know, this track, it does the left turns and then it does the occasional right turn, and that's kind of cool. I'm not going to say I don't think we've ever been to a track to do that, because that's not the case. We've done that before, but never at this track. This is unique. This is fun. I love it a lot. It's going to be fun down here on pit road. Can't wait to see what happens. I'm going to go find a story now.
Well, Tristan, I think you kind of hit the nail on the head here. Now that you mention it, this really is just kind of Avis with a few different ingredients, if you really think about it. So we have been at similar tracks in the past, but definitely our first time here, and I'm looking forward to it. But if there's one thing we had a lot at Avis and a lot we had last week, it's injuries. And Mike, how's that injury report looking?
It's looking stacked as always, Kyle, at least in the truck series it seems this season. We only made it to lap 2 before Dick Shitfart was flirting with the catch fence in turn 1. But lucky for him, he was able to stay out of it for the most part. But he did spill his Gooner High Life beer, which was the sponsor of the truck he was driving. That was not a school bus. I will not begasl it any further. That man has not seen a school bus since we lost him in the draft. Let me get sidetracked, because on lap 8, Pit Man Hoover, he reported a 1050. Now, I looked into that, and apparently that's a vehicle accident. He needs to not speak in code over the radio, because our safety penguins, they don't speak code. They just wait for Bill Bullshit to say, "We got a wreck." A couple smaller accidents later on, but then the next big injury comes on lap 34. Guda Gucci Asiago, for the second week in a row, gets light marinara, slammed head-on nose-to-nose with Andrew at the end of the back straightaway. Andrew got massive crisps from that. Understandably, Guda's a little bit scared of Trenton, you know, its reputation precedes it. So erring on the side of caution, she's actually going to have her brother, Asiago, get into the 70 truck here on the first pit stop today. And if you've been paying attention, you might realize Asiago has a scheduled race tomorrow. He's driving the Plot 55 car at Homestead in the Cup Series. So, you know, he needs to keep it together here today. He needs to not get hurt. And Gouda, very lucky to get only light marinara from that. Because the rest of these drivers, they weren't so lucky. Some less than others. Back on that crash on lap 2, Mike and Ike Candy went for a big tumble in turn 1. Wasn't too bad for Mike, as he's, you know, strapped in like a normal race car driver. Wasn't too bad of a crash, but poor Ike over there in the lawn chair of a passenger seat, you know, the duct tape and shit they have securing that into the truck, it did not hold up for that tumble. Poor Ike went bouncing into the roof about 3 or 4 times. He flew into Mike's lap, then he flew back over, busted the passenger window out, so they were at an aero disadvantage for the rest of the day. Dr. Basil described it like a brick in a washing machine. I'm sure you've seen those kind of videos. If you haven't, look that up. It's incredible. So they actually have Ike mummified in the passenger seat again this week. He's not going to be able to drive the truck at any point tonight, but, you know, contractually he has to be in the truck as long as he can. And, you know, he was going to be mummified at home or he could be mummified in the truck. So as all his knots are healing, he's going to be all wrapped up in the lawn chair. Hopefully it's more secure than last week. And then the final lap, the devastating lap. Charlie XXL and Ron Roundback got hooked together off the nose of wind turbines, not LED lights, and got sent up head-on into the outside wall in turn 2. The truck snagged into the safer berry, which just negated all the squish of it, and then sent both trucks flying upwards into the catch fence. Ron's truck got stuck into the wall there, and that gave him marinara, but it was a long-duration marinara, as I'm sure you heard on the onboard, you know. Ooh, what a horrible sound. And then Charlie, who didn't get snagged in the wall quite as much, but did get thrown up into the catch fence, which did do its job. And then when flying like 10, 15 stories up, I don't know, she was defying physics right there. But then here comes poor Mateus. Just obliterates her at incredible speeds. But lucky for Mateus, he hit her on the passenger side of the truck, which, you know, it took away the entire passenger side of his roof, pushed it into his helmet, and because of that, he is now speaking Spanish, which, you know, he normally speaks Portuguese. And his crew chief, please come to Brazil, he can't speak Spanish. So we're gonna have Mateus sit out a week to try to heal and, you know, relearn his language. And his old pal Jacinto Pinto is gonna be hopping back into the 32 today. Hope Jacinto has a safe day here, because I don't know who else could drive that 32. But between the marinara from hitting the wall and then the oncoming hit from Mateus, Charlie XXL was pronounced dead as hell. But Charlie and Ron will forever be in our hearts and in turn 2 at Michigan, because there are parts of Charlie they will never remove from there. And a little bonus section on the report this week, drivers who are unemployed and injured. Spore Tender was filling in for Spud and got uprooted on lap 21 by Mustard and Ketchup. I know ketchup's good on potatoes. Mustard, I'm not so sure though. Actually, I guess that's what's in potato salad, isn't it? Yeah, it is good. Good on Mustard. Spore was pretty banged up from that, but he's not on a tight schedule anymore, obviously, so he has time to heal. But overall, a lot of injuries for Michigan.
And not even just that, though, Mike. There was actually some more news in that front. I heard Bill Bullshit had a meeting. Tell me what happened.
A lot of concerns rose about after that double tragedy back in Michigan, where we lost Charlie XXL and Ron Roundback. According to Dr. Basil, that was both of those were from Marinara. I was very surprised because I thought they would have just been smushed and blended and all that, but they were able to, you know, figure out exactly what caused their death. Our lawyers, they look through things, and while Hans devices are not allowed in this series because of our already signed contracts that we're locked into for life, we were able to look around in the fine print, and turns out we have a comfort budget in the truck series. That allows drivers to spend up to $25 on things like water, cool suits, peanuts, a fan for them, you know, not an expensive one, those little USB fans, you know, help keep them cool throughout the race. But, you know, there's not a lot of restrictions in that budget. You can kind of spend it for whatever you want. And while you can't wear a normal Hans, we are allowing people now to take that $25. Now, you do have to still split that with what other comforts you want. But you can build your own head and neck restraint system. Now, this is a completely community-driven project. Everybody involved is just coming up with ideas on their own. You know, some collaboration in the garage, but no real engineers here. We're just winging it. And we got some incredible designs submitted. Let me look what we got going on here. Ginger Joe, for example, is going to be using a wad of melted gummy bears to help keep his helmet in place. LED Lights is going to be using a pillow taped to the steering wheel and the headrest. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. You know, it has to be one of those memory foam pillows to do any good, in my opinion. We got some incredible designs in the garage area. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to help keep our series safe, help keep our drivers alive, which I think we all want. We want to keep our fan favorites around for a long time, so I'm excited to see if that works out.
Well, I see somebody oiling down the pit road entry. I'm told we have an extra step in the pre-race ceremonies today. And Mike, you know, I'm going to go back to you here. What's going on there?
As we saw at the end of the Cup Series race last week in Michigan, Claire won the race in a beautiful fashion. She made a 3-4 wide move going in turn 3, came back, won the race. And Harold, those two have gotten close over the last season or two, but you know, the last few weeks they've been really inseparable. And he saw her pull off that incredible move, and he was just floored. He already had the ring in his pocket. I'm not sure when he was planning on proposing, but he did it last week right in victory lane. They had a hard time getting him up off the floor, but they brought him here to Trenton here today to watch the race, and also, today's the day. Claire and Harold, they're going to be getting married here in the infield today. Dad Gum himself will be presiding over the wedding.
Right now?
Very shortly, in just a few moments. They're already getting the instruments ready.
I mean, no time to waste when you're that old, Anthony.
Oh man, dude, I'm dressed like shit. I said, jeez.
I have bad news.
Good thing you're up here and not.
They
on
didn't
pit
invite
road.
us.
What?
It's a private wedding, I guess, even though it's at the racetrack.
Anthony, can you give me those binoculars, please?
Okay.
Why do you always get the binoculars?
Well, dadgums with walking out, man, that's an expensive outfit. I wonder if the church paid for that. Oh, guys, this is so beautiful. They're holding hands.
Oh,
And Fearless Fred, he's the ring bearer, walking up through the sand. This, they call this a beach wedding. There's plenty of beaches in New Jersey. I don't know why they just do it in the sand trap here in the back straightaway, but it's whatever Harold and Claire want.
Is that Tristan hiding behind the wedding?
How did
Yeah,
you
guys,
get there?
down here on the back stretch where they allowed me, because I'm special, to be here at the ceremony. It's a
Complete
beautiful
bullshit.
ceremony. Everybody out here having a grand old time. You got the Clot family. You got the what's left of the Pressure family. It's a beautiful guys, they are telling everybody to vacate the area now because it sounds like Ernest Clot has just shit himself, and it's really bad again.
Well, at least he was
I
able
don't
to
remember
attend.
what happened the last time.
Shade of CRI. It's really bad. It might be worse this time, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I could smell it from
We
here. We're like a
might-
mile away.
We
Brother.
might,
That
we
was
might
me.
have to delay this race a little bit,
Let
guys.
me see these binoculars real quick.
There you go.
Dude, look at the sandcastle Fearless Fred built. Dude,
I would if you didn't take away my binoculars.
newly hired grandson making use of his time. He's going to have to fly to the track for tomorrow, but he's having a great day today.
They all
it's
will.
terrible.
Give me those binoculars back. It looks like he's asking if she does.
I think she does.
Guys, she do.
Let's go.
Yes.
Do he?
He do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now smooch.
oh, the dentures are falling out. Oh, God.
I didn't need to see that, Mike.
Oh, dude, and look at Dadgum. He's running full speed across the track trying to get to his truck. Opening ceremony's only a few minutes away.
It smells
Why'd he go that
terrible
way?
down here.
Well, before they get underway, let's get underway with today's Jeff Gordon 64 to 1 scale toothbrush starting grid. On pole today, the 13 of Ginger Joe. Let's not forget, this is a driver who struggled to turn right notoriously in his career, been able to make it work all weekend, the fastest man in town. And oh my God, alongside him, it's Babe Juth.
He's
And the
back.
33, this motherfucker shouldn't be anywhere near the front, but you know what? Here he is.
Didn't even serve a full suspended race.
Well, Mr. Frog makes a good case, Matt. Behind them, Rustard and Ketchup. This is somewhere unfamiliar for him. The front of the pack, going to start third today. What a qualifying effort by them. And then alongside them, that's the 70 currently of Gouda Gucci Asiago. But gentlemen, let's not forget, Gouda's going to be getting out of that truck at the first possible pit stop, and Asiago will be jumping in.
Don't forget, guys, tomorrow Asiago's in the 55 of the Cup race at Homestead, so he needs to be careful here today.
Double duty. He also hit the catch fence at that track last year in Cup, so hoping for a different result. Behind them, the 71 of Joe Swanson, one of the longest running TOECAR drivers, recently regained the use of his legs, still can't move his arms, hoping that can carry him to victory though. And then alongside him, with the power of the two boys that are still alive and Cole Powers, Scubs in the O2 truck.
Scubs!
What's that? Then, that is not Charlie XXL. She's dead. Instead, that's going to be the 20, now driven by Jerry Grenadu, brand new face to the TOECAR scene. We don't know anything about this guy, but off to a great start, I'd say, starting P7.
I heard he's a
And
demolition
along-
expert.
Demolition expert. Oh, he came to the right place, Mike.
Beautiful.
And then alongside him, a very, very, very angry LED Lights in that 84 truck. LED Lights obviously got out of that truck halfway through the race last week, and then essentially got blamed for something he did not cause. He was not a part of that last lap wreck. People giving him shit for it all week on social media, and he's been driving with a chip on his shoulder, and I hope he doesn't need it. And then behind them, Jacques Strap in the 38 truck, and in the 77 truck, one of the brightest stars in TOECAR, Oki Finoki, an IndyCar win, a Cup start, and now 2 truck starts. Already a great resume for that young man.
Starting 11th, we got the 34 BattleBot of Seal Park, and almost at 11th, in 12th, is the 11 of 11 packs a day. And 13th, we got the 14, man, getting so close, but so far, with Tiny Stewart in the 14 truck, and to his outside, that's Kobe Keith in the 90. And next row, we got Dr. Chemo slicing the 86 M&M's ride, and to his outside, as you can see, that's H.
Hey!
H.
Behind them, we got Walter Kohler in the 9, and in the 99, lots of 9s on this row, it's Andrew in that unsponsored Ford. And behind them, we got the 00, that's Spud. Feeling a bit better after having his leg plowed by Babe Juth back at Daytona. Hopefully he feels pretty good here today to survive this one. To his outside, that's the ever-shrinking Chris.
Last week's winner.
Starting behind them, 21st, we got Muskie Zach. And to his outside, it's the 01 of Joplin Moore, looking for a good run today. Behind them, it's our Sunshine in the 6th truck of LeBronchitis. And to his outside, it's Jackie said. Behind them, it's the 2 of Jake Joe. Hopefully they can have as good of a run as their brother, who's starting on the pole today. To his outside, it's the return of Chad GPT. Hopefully he can make an algorithm this time to not be in the back the whole fucking time. 27th, it's the 37 of Young Stroker, the body snatcher. And guys, another new crew chief swap. I guess they did not like what Mike Hawkenballs did exactly to get him involved in a wreck. Don't know how it was fault, but Mr. Information is on the pit box for this one. And to his outside, it's Mike and Ike Candy, and I've got an update on this one as well. Ike Candy has been mummified after last week's wreck. He's in the car, but he's wrapped up like in a cocoon. Hopefully that'll heal him so that he'll be able to drive next week. It's just gonna be Mike driving the car, but Ike is in there. He's in there. And in 29th, it's the Daytona winner, Chicken McNugget, looking to make their way through the field. And to his outside, the officiant of the wonderful clot pressure royal wedding, it's Dadgum.
Starting 31st, it's the 17 of Pitt Manhover. Still hasn't done anything special so far in his time here in this vehicle. And on his outside, the 19 of seemingly the least lucky driver so far this season, it's Lil Cornstalk. Starting 33rd, it's Corey Origami in the 96 truck. And on his outside, it's not Mateus. He's still speaking Spanish, and we're trying to figure out what's going on there. So Jacinto Pinto, who was pretty fast in practice, but couldn't put up the Q lap, will start 34th in that 32 Tide ride. Coming up next, it's a driver that was here last week, but in a new truck rather. They took Heinz Harold Hopeless out of the 43 truck in favor of another driver who's back there, and we'll get to that. So he'll take over the driving duties for the 31 that is now vacated via Ron Roundback's Marinara at Michigan. So hopefully Heinz Harold Hopeless can do something better than Ron ever did. On his outside, though, it's Among Us St. Brown, who has found himself towards the front, I think, the last 2 weeks, especially last week. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him up at the front by the end of this one. Back behind them, we have the 44 of Spindiana Bones, and on his outside, the number 89 of Dick Shitfark in that very recognizable paint scheme.
What are you talking about? That's a
What?
fucking golf cart!
Mike, how hard is
Mike.
it to see a school bus?
Like,
Mike, have you been like, are you okay?
it's just, it's
This
it's
has literally been the same
every
scheme, Mike.
week,
Club
Mike.
car.
And we're trusting you with the binoculars?
They're mine.
For all we know, Harold and Claire just got divorced instead, and you're just telling us they
Don't
got
put that
married.
evil on me.
Same truck every week, Mike. Anyway, behind them, we have the 51 of Cease and Desist, and on his outside, the number 30 of Cam Arrow.
Rounding out the field here for today's event is the 43 of Marco Zandretti. Yes, you heard that right. Marco Zandretti will be the new driver of the 43 truck, relieving the duties of Heinz Harold Hopeless, who moved to the 31 truck. Sorry, and will be the new driver for the 43. That is Mario, our lost friend. That is his brother, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That is correct, guys, and we're rolling with it. So the 43 of Marcos Andretti starting 41st. And then to the outside is DUI Div, who seems to be back in his season 1 form. Hopefully he can execute with that. So, all right, Jason, take it away.
Gentlemen, crank your hags! Okay.
That works.
Different command than usual.
Bro,
That-
what was that?
I've lost any kind of control over what's going on with the command. As long as they say it or something that's words, in some capacity coming out of the microphone, the drivers know to turn the cars, or in this case, trucks on. Fuck. Anyway.
1,500 in the hole, and we're not even to the green, guys.
Well,
Whatever.
it's okay. It's going into the wedding budget, Mike.
We'll never
Jason
pay that
Payson
off.
pulls in. It's like that. It's not real, You just die and it's gone. Payson Pason's in. Another day, another bogey. We're green. Buggity buggity.
Zoom, 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 zoom,
That
zoom,
97
zoom.
is like way behind the rest of the pack already. I don't know what happened back there, but he had a terrible start. And they're already going 3 wide all over this place. Oh, the 55's in the wall, Mike.
Yeah, well, you know, there's plenty of tape on it. That should absorb most of the impacts and most of the scrapes.
Sure.
Like my truck is on its way out, I'm unfortunately aware of.
Oh, we're 4 wide off turn 4 here. Real wide.
Jerry
like you said,
Grenado.
in pre-race. Not quite wide enough. Yeah, he's trying to go sliding up the inside. Joe's going to cut him off there as they go into turn 1. And look, Ruster, Ketchup wants the lead. He wants it bad. He can't get it. He
What a
almost
save.
was.
What a save. Unbelievable job.
And Jerry to
That's
lead.
collected Jock Strap into another crash this season.
Guys, I wanted to touch on Jerry Grenady. So he's still in Charlie's seat. They just never removed the seat, so he is kind of swinging around.
They're wrecking in the back. That's a lot of trucks. Oh, watch out for the ramp.
Oh, be careful.
They're wrecking some more.
Oh,
they're
there's
wrecking
trucks
everywhere.
Corey Origami. There's
It's a
so many
parking
trucks.
lot here in New Jersey.
There's so many trucks in Pit Road. Andrew,
Grinding the wall,
And-
so is Chemo.
who was that Jackie said with them down in the pits there? Lots of trucks torn up.
Trouble.
What the flick happened?
Coming off turn 2 here, you're going to see them all get caught up. Oh, the 13 and the 42 make wheel-to-wheel contact. That's what got Rustard sideways. Thankfully, that left rear, right rear, pardon me, hits the wall, straightens it out, and then Rustard able to keep on going. And somehow they all saved it, but they didn't get fortunate for long. And from high above here, you're going to see, oh, Kobe Keith turns massive Chris. That starts a domino effect. Pitt Manhoover gets turned. Jackie said big impact to the inside. Heinz Harold Hopeless is in there. Dewey Div didn't slow down one bit. Made it through, thankfully.
did.
I think Cam Arrow, I think, got a little bit of that, too. A lot of trucks damaged.
They want to get back on the racetrack. They do not want to pit.
And back here, a little bit separate from the incident up ahead, Jackie said just kind of gets turned as they all come together, and it sends Corey Origami for a spin. Heinz Harold Hopeless, not a good start in this new ride. Dr. Chemo Slice and Drew. And Spindiana Bones gets run over up there, and all these trucks are going to slide into the pit road as these guys slide through the grass. And yeah, they all kind of got it back going. I don't think there's too much damage on any of these trucks, so might be all right.
Coming down pit road, Tristan, what's the story?
Yeah, guys, couple stories here. Obviously, it looks like we got the 70 of Gudaguchi Asiago gonna step out of the truck here. There she is. Asiago is gonna be in that truck. I want to take my focus on the 84 truck if we can. Talk about the 84 truck right now, as LED lights. Very, very pissed off, as you mentioned earlier this broadcast. Still isn't feeling 100% in the after his crash from Daytona, but he refused to sit out any more races after the hellacious crash he had that Winter Bynes had last week, or caused rather last week, taking our friends Charlie XXL and Rod Rao back out of the life. He's looking to file a potential defamation lawsuit against Winter Bynes. I don't know anything about that. You tell me. He's been in talks with fellow competitors, cease and desist, about this, but needless to say, I don't think Winter Bynes is welcome back at that 84 truck anytime soon. Back to you guys.
Not a big fan of the fan, I see.
Back here at New Jersey. And guys, we only had a few laps there. What are we expecting now?
More shit.
I don't know, a few more laps.
I just know these drivers have to be on the verge of absolute unconsciousness driving around here, though. They're going so unbelievably fast on what's mostly a flat track. Human beings are just not meant to do that.
They're pulling good G's. Like, there's the bad G's and good G's. Like, good cholesterol, bad cholesterol. So these are good. This is actually helpful for their brain.
I guess.
Well,
But we're
I don't
back
know much.
green.
I don't know much about cholesterol, Anthony, but my doctor says that my blood tastes delicious. Down at turn 1, Joe Swanson gonna get a clear advantage. Steel Park right behind him. He's gonna actually take a look down on the bottom. It happened that
wants it.
fast here.
11
Plenty of
packs a
opportunity
day.
to pass.
This guy, the smokes aren't paying off for him. Cigarettes are like $13 a pack now, I believe.
Yeah.
So he needs a win here, or else he's gonna be bankrupt real shortly. But young Stroker,
Whoa!
Young Stroker wants the lead. He's the lead snatcher.
He's gonna
He's
get
gonna
it
lead
at
the
the
lap.
line.
There you go.
Nice.
Chickless
Wow.
and Nicholas McNugget down on the bottom, already getting cycled out by Dad Gum. And they're wrecking behind him big.
Oh.
Who's
Oh my
upside
God.
down?
Ginger
That's
Joe
Ginger
up
Joe.
and over.
Ginger Joe, our pole sitter, tumbling like weeds down the back straightaway curve.
And it looks like everybody else is going to be mostly damage-free after that, but what a horrible impact for a lot of those trucks. Dadagum going to be the first back to the line. I think that was Jock Strap in second. It was. And I think that's Spud in third, and I was right.
You don't
It's
you don't
Spud.
know the cautions out.
And the 33.
Cautions are optional, Matt.
High above here in the Quiznos Blimpy, and as you see, they're getting 4 wide there in contact. 4
Oh.
wide doesn't work. 42
My
getting
goodness.
hard in. 13 tumbling. There was some hard impacts there too. I'm surprised to see 34 keep going, but nowhere for these guys to go. Chemo
Oh.
Slice in his second wreck there of the day. H involved again. Just a lot of not too hard of impacts back through the field, but the 13 and 19 getting a lot of it.
Where the fuck is this camera placed?
God.
The shit just floating. Riding on board the 84 of LED lights as they start wrecking up ahead. And something odd happens here. Right there, just kind of drives in. And Tristan, you were saying you heard something on the radio.
Yeah,
from this
guys.
84.
Yeah, guys, it sounds like Ellie just said, fuck him, and he didn't care. He's pissed as hell. He's mad as hell. He doesn't care about anybody on the track right now. He is just mad, and he is willing to wreck anybody, it sounds like. Back to you guys.
Would you say that he's glowing red right now?
Well, I mean, no.
On board the Steel Park BattleBot here through turns 1 and 2. Oh, real close to 11 packs a day, but just a lot of shit going up in the air. And then there goes the 13 of Ginger Doe with a big old tumble. He's just going to keep on tumbling back on 4 wheels, and that is a Google image.
There's a school bus. Yeah, there's a school bus.
That is incorrect.
Okay, dude.
Ignore
whatever.
the bluebird
It
on
says
it.
Bluebird right
No,
there.
no, it didn't.
And they're Tristan Pitt.
Yeah, guys, I got a report on the 33. You know, his truck is running okay at best. Dropped a few spots since the beginning of the race. But I want to talk about Babe Juth because he did some soul searching this week after his suspension, trying to find himself, trying to find a better version of himself. So, like I said, he spent all week last week seeking guidance and answers, and unfortunately, the only thing he got was a hot dog from Costco. So it's been a pretty rough week for Babe Juth. Back to you guys.
I don't care.
How many big booms did he give it?
He didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, when they're hitting.
Classic. Did you fuck baby?
Young stroke.
What was that?
What is happening here? Why are they all so
The
dumb?
55 just came back out on track.
Oh,
Guys, I'm
Bro,
getting word after that collision, Cole Powers just straight up vanished. That's right, Cole Powers on the 02 truck, the crew chief, he just straight up vanished. Almost like Thanos. It's almost like
Curious.
that might have something to do with the 37, I don't know. But we don't know where Cole Powers is right now.
huh. Welcome back to Trenton. Coming back down to start lap 13 of 54. LED lights on the pole, mad as shit. Okie Finoki, newcomer and new promising favorite on the outside. With Dadgum and Spud in the second row.
Yeah.
A hard
Spud,
turn by Jason in that orange pace truck.
Oh, yeah.
Just saved us $500 right there. They're going to be coming back down, and we are green again.
Boogity.
I just want to see Oki have a good time. That's all I can care for.
I believe in Oki Finoki. Oki Finoki has been by far one of the smartest drivers we've ever seen in TOECAR. I realize the bar's low, but I think he'd even seem smart against normal smart people.
Oh.
I think that was Muscular Zaxxery bouncing it off the wall for free. On the restart, no less. Man, look at them fan out through the corner, and LED lights already to the lead, but not for long as Chicken McNugget making their way up the inside, and they're wrecking behind him. Another crash, and they're all piling in and sliding and heading for the pit wall. It's Among Us St. Brown. Oh, he flipped over and shit. Probably shit for real.
The 70 Asiago in a wreck, his natural habitat. He's officially back.
Oh,
Goodness.
my goodness.
Oh, more on the back. Oh!
Oh, no, come on, dude. What the fuck?
God damn it. Oki Finoki.
Yo, smartest TOECAR.
Guys, that truck's destroyed and he was upside down smoking. I'm hoping he's okay.
Oh, man.
I'm pissed.
I'm hoping he's okay.
Oh, you're mad.
Fuck you.
As we see here from the heavens, they're going to be 4 and 5 wide coming off turn 4. That was never going to work.
Asiago, come on.
Asiago gets up, hooks them up in the dadgum, who smacks the wall. Tiny Snort goes around, and then they're in front of the whole field. Kobe's in it. Walter Pressure gets spun, but look at this 41 Among Us St. Brown. Up the ramp. 50-50 grind. Does a fucking ollie. Flips again. Thankfully, that car lands in the grass and it causes itself to tip back over. And Among Us St. Brown able to drive away after a crazy accident.
Thank
It's a
God
pretty
for
good
that
flip,
tapered
honestly.
pit wall.
Taper
The taper barrier.
We're gonna ride on board with Steel Park. Got some damage from the last wreck. So let's take a look here. You got 2 separate wrecks going on. 9 car.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Fuck! Wow!
Insane!
It's still some contact with the 70, but honest to God, that should have been so much worse.
70 deserved it after starting it anyway. And then this is after the caution came out. We're looking at Oki Finoki. Oh my fucking God, Dale. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Dick Shitfart turned Joplin Moore, and that 01 went flying up the track into the 77. I can't have shit, dude.
On board the 32, Jacinto Pinto. He's going to try to get past this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow. This 32 has had some incredible wreck avoidance today.
Oh my God, the flipping.
And then on board here with Oki. Oh my God! Just blindsided by Joplin Moore. And then here comes a good view of where Harold and Claire got married down in the infield, just being turned over numerous
Good
times.
view.
That he flipped so many times.
Can't
He
see
might have.
shit.
He might have a case of Ryan Presize for sure after that.
And Tristan, I'm hearing there was something that you liked from that wreck.
The catch fence did its job. Back to you guys.
Hell yeah!
Oh!
What?
Jerry
What?
Grenadu!
What happened?
Welcome back to Trenton.
Oh, no, we gotta go look at another replay.
You gotta be
guys.
fucking kidding
What
me!
happened?
And Jerry Grenadu just had one go off in his engine compartment. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna jump in now. You know what? We don't know when this wreck is really gonna materialize. You see the 20, Jerry Grenadu, they're getting all caught up after the initial crash.
Avoided everything back there.
And they're all kind of in order. I see what's going on here. Okay, there's trucks trying to get back into their position. Here's Walter Cooler. Oh, and
my
he's gonna
God.
turn him. Oh my God.
Oh, what a start for Jerry Grenadu.
Oh, Among Us.
That was a pretty sick flip, though. I'm not gonna lie.
We flipped 2 under yellow. What's up with that?
In the same spot, no less.
Seconds apart.
Oh, guys, look at the static cam. Hold on, it's showing it.
Oh.
God damn, dude. Why can't, like, every time we talk about somebody, they eat shit.
The curse of
All
man.
honestly, all I'm gonna say, someone has died in both trucks that just flipped like this.
That's true. Where's the other one? Oh, there's the green. I see him coming.
This
Someone
was so
let
close.
Bullshit. No, there's been a second car. I mean truck.
Oh,
Hey, why'd they just go up the track like that?
counts up to what, 2,000 right today?
Not the smartest Jerry Grenadu.
Yeah,
he'll
that's
fit-
pretty dumb.
He'll fit right in.
Oh. Shit, we didn't turn the mics off.
Oh well.
Right here.
Well, pit stops yet again. Tristan, I hear you're locked in a porta potty somewhere down there, so we're gonna actually cover this one for you. Looks like we have about half the field pitting. Pretty interesting. We do think these tires pick up speed as they go, so it's interesting that not everybody stayed out. What's the 89 doing?
Pitting?
Why is he going like 3 miles an hour?
Because it was his box?
Slow.
But honestly, this is a pretty slow pit road. You see a lot of these guys doing that,
They
hanging
got-
right on the left side.
Yeah, they're thinking real.
Oh!
My God.
Oh!
no!
On pit
Did
road.
he
are
just
you kidding?
blow over at pit road speed?
That's his comeuppance for murdering the shit out of the 77 truck.
Oh my God, the engine's grenaded.
You know, they do
And we've
say
had
the air in New Jersey is thick. I guess we can blow over at 6.
That's the third truck we flipped under caution.
That's
This
unreal.
caution, not any caution.
A new record.
This race is giving Barron a fucking stroke.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Hello?
You missed a lot, buddy. Did you wipe at least?
Oh, fuck!
Bro's gonna let it crust.
Welcome back to Daytona. Tristan, you have a pit report for us?
Yeah, guys. It sounds like they found Cole Powers from that very obscure situation that happened earlier. He was in the media center in the fish tank. They got him out safely. Yeah, in the fish tank. They got him out safely. He's back on the pit box, but very weird situation that happened there. And I don't know. I'm blaming young Stroker. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they say dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Maybe he just wants to be in the next Finding Nemo. Anyway, Jason Payson bringing us off turn 4. What's left of the field comes around turn 4 to restart this race. I think we've just lost, what, 4 or 5 trucks after that nonsense we just saw? All of which from the caution wreck. I don't think we lost anybody from the real wreck. But either way,
Okay.
we're back under green. Chicken McNuggets, your leader. Spud is essentially in second right now, but LED Light's trying to fight back on the bottom.
Angrily driving. But Jock Strap is up here having his first good run of the season right now. Gotta love it. I can't wait to see him crash now that I said that he's doing well.
Yeah, probably.
They're
Holy
spreading
shit!
out
Behind.
decently.
I was gonna. Sorry. I was gonna say 17 actually having a good run for once in his life too.
Oh yeah, here he comes up the inside.
Wow.
Got help from Cam Arrow and such. Jock Strap to the lead and throwing blocks.
These Hoosier
And in the wall, LED lights.
Oh, my
no,
truck!
Mike,
Oh, no,
look out! Your
Oh,
truck!
no, no, Oh, that
Oh,
sound!
fuck!
Oh, that sound was terrible.
Oh, watch out!
Oh,
Watch out! Watch out! There's a couple more. Oh,
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh,
Oh, there's
he's
another
rolling.
wreck ahead of
they're
them.
wrecking up ahead.
There's a wreck ahead of them.
Andrew!
Oh, Andrew! Back on the wheels.
Oh.
Anything else?
Yep.
Wait.
Oh, there he
no,
goes!
Jock Strap! Dude, come the fuck on! Oh, he's sliding on his roof. This 32's upside down in the background.
You gotta get
and they're
out of
all
here, Matt.
wadded up. Dude,
You gotta stop talking. Or you
back
gotta
on
get
the
out of here.
wheels.
You're cursing
32 not so
everyone.
lucky. I can't fucking believe it.
How did that 55 drive back?
He's a computer, Anthony.
Dude, what the fuck is this race, man?
Let's take a look here with my truck. The 55 of ChatGPT just comes down the track. I'm going to blame that on my own driver. Just comes down across the 99 of Andrew, and then just starts rocketing towards that inside concrete wall, through the beach where Claire and Harold got married earlier. Oh, and then a hard hit on that left front. I hope that doesn't cause too many errors for him.
Oh, and that's what happened to the 99. You see him there.
Yep, he just had too much speed, pulled a Babe Ruth, and then hard into that safer Barry. Thank God that's there.
And he hit it flush. You know, that's the best way you want to hit a wall at that speed.
And he also did scrape the catch fencing there. And you know what I like, Tristan?
No, what?
I think you can take it from here.
The catch fence did its job, boys.
Dude, what a catch fence indeed.
What are you talking about? It didn't catch any fencing.
Riding on board with Mike's truck here. I mean, you can barely even tell what went on, and obviously not in the coding for ChatGPT to save himself from that incident. And around he goes, and up he goes, and hard into the wall he goes. Probably knocked a couple ram sticks out.
You got a hard reset there. That was not pretty.
I'm more than 99, who's gonna unfortunately hook your truck, Mike. And then preposterously, he gets in the grass here. I get it, right? You don't want to turn in the grass too hard. But he's just gonna stay down here. In fact, he's gonna turn in, and look at this. Oh. What a violent hit for that 99 truck. Andrew, goodness gracious. You gotta think when you're in that situation, just lift, get back on the track. But no, full speed through the grass. He didn't want to lose any position, and he might have lost more than that, guys.
Taking a look at the wreck part two, and looks like Jacinto Pinto and Muskie Zach make contact, and right into Jockstrap. He gets into the catch fence there, which does its job, and just upside down again. And the caution was out for this, so again, a caution wreck taking out more cars, as you see Jacinto on his lid there. Dadgum just barely finding a place to go, and Tumblerooski for that
Keeps it
38.
rolling.
And
Keeps
we
it
have
rolling.
we have flipped 5 trucks tonight, all under caution. None of those were wrecks under green. In fact, one of those happened in the pit road. It's crazy.
Unbelievable
And
scene.
there's another wreck up here.
Oh no, the 86, of course.
And then this is a wreck we missed. I don't know what the fuck was going on here. Dr. Chemo Slice pushed the 44 into the wall. That's Spindy out of bones. And then the one spinning around ended up being Dr. Chemo. But no, not damaged really for either of them. Thankfully, they'll both be able to keep going. That's the second or third time this 86 truck has been backwards today, though.
Well, I was hearing from our Cardwar that Keenan and Kellogg, the crew chief, have a +2.5 on how many wrecks he's in. So just one more, and they hit it big.
On board muscular Zaxtrophy, and the caution's out. And again, just getting too wide off of turn 2. Squishes someone up into the wall. You got 2 trucks flipping all over the place here, and many others sliding in. There's Jacinto Pinto, Dadgum trying to get around it. I'm surprised the LED lights didn't just plow into this one, but you know you'll have that.
Guys!
Back to Trenton, and Tristan has some yapping to do.
Yeah, I got some yapping, and this one's actually for you, Matt. TOECAR officials are calling you specifically to the hauler after this race. You've predicted one
What?
too many accidents, apparently.
What? Oh, come on!
Blaming you.
All right, that's it. I'm picking Babe Juth.
Okay, I mean, that's a fair trade. Something we can all get behind.
I guess.
The pace truck
Bullshit.
pulls in. Pitt Manhoover in the lead, Cam Arrow in second, and LeBron Kitis in third, and we're green, at least for now. I'm sure that'll change soon.
Look at Walter Cooler. What's he up to?
Guys.
What the hell was that?
Oh, Jim Haller. It's him. He's here. He's here to talk to you, Matt.
No, I don't want to. Go away.
Not right now, Jim. We're
no,
busy.
Stop.
It's calling the race.
They're green. Oh, Jesus
oh,
Christ.
Chick,
Chicken
what are you
McNuggets
doing?
on the apron.
Chicken,
What's
Mick.
he up to?
That didn't work.
I mean,
Come
if
on,
you
buddy.
Experimental.
Oh,
he's
he's
coming to
pitting.
pit road. Oh, no.
Well,
That
at least he
sucks.
has a win. Honestly, might save him.
Oh,
Look
my
at H.
H is in the lead right now. I told you, I'm not fucking talking to you right now. Leave. 3 wide for the lead.
Ooh, look
Look at
those-
this, little cornstalk. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Can you close the door behind you? Just,
The
no, you
air-
gotta twist it. You have to twist it. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
No, bop it. There you go.
Anyways.
Dadgum. Gonna barely get that lap, but here comes LED lights, pissed as ever with Scubs behind them.
Dude, great. Scubs is,
Ooh.
you know,
Here
I'm
comes
afraid to
Mike.
talk.
Here comes Mike Candy with Ike mummified in the passenger seat. I hope he's wrapped in there good.
Speaking of Ike Candy, Rob Pock has actually tried to interview him under our most recent caution, and he said,
That's understandable.
Oh, Jackie Sett is on pit road.
You'll
Speaking
have
of the
that
devil,
big
Matt.
time not driving.
Oh, man, Corey Origami and young Stroker to body snatch.
Oh!
for the lead here.
Oh, no!
Oh, and they're wrecking. It's massive-ish Chris.
oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, watch out, watch out.
Oh,
Oh, bronchitis. And
mustard
mustard
and
and
ketchup.
ketchup.
Oh, massive Chris,
Ah.
please don't enter the corner that low. Please don't enter the corner. Okay, he's okay.
Oh,
Alright.
Babe Juth is the one you got to be worried about entering the
He
corner.
actually
that
pulled it
low.
off. That's impressive. Oh!
Oh, what the hell was that?
Fuck, bro.
Scubs not happy with
Scubs.
LeBron.
Yeah, if anything,
he's
Babe
not.
Duke.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my God. Oh no.
Oh, Asiago, come on!
Asiago flipping in front of the field.
Oh,
Jake
my
Jones.
God.
Oh, no, and they're piling in.
11 packs a day on his lid,
Please
too.
slow down.
Among Us St. Brown misses it. Oh.
What is going on?
Terrible day
Oh.
to have a caution.
Oh, and guys, I have something that Tristan's gonna hate to hear. Part of that catch fence is torn down.
Oh, no. Are you telling me what I think you're telling me? It didn't do its job?
Guys, I'm getting word that it still did its job. It kept the cars, trucks. Damn it! Sorry, that's another 500
God damn
in the
it.
track.
Oh.
This is
in
why
the
you're on
track.
probation.
Caution.
We see here from high above. They're 4 and 5 wide again. This has been a recipe for disaster all day long. Oh, they're all gonna
Oh.
push up into massive.
No,
Chris.
LeBron
That's
just shoved them all up the track.
Yeah, that was uncalled for. I think he might have been trying to bait a foul there. Didn't quite get one. In fact, destroyed a lot of trucks. Oh, big hit for him. Rusted a
Including his
huge
own.
impact. And I think the O2 got turned in the background. You're going to see him here. I think Scubs is going to turn this 6 truck a second time, or at least try to. Look, take a
He
look at
heads
Scubs.
straight for him.
He does.
Oh.
Oh,
Beeline. Just
sending a
sideswipe.
message
for
for him and
something.
the ref.
Oh, and that blew the right front tire on that 6 truck. I couldn't turn anymore.
Ah!
Here's another replay. Braun just goes all the way up the track, and I mean, it ends up in not so massive Chris squished up in the wall, and I guess that's why the O2's upset at the 6. He got word that he's the one that caused that. At least it got Babe Juth involved. I mean, obviously not out of the race or heavily damaged too terribly from it, but
there.
you know, we like to see him involved in the accident.
And guys, the luckiest person in New Jersey, though, despite the fact he flipped, is probably Massive Chris anyway. That 79 was about to tumble like 35, 40 times in the grass. That 33 hit him again. Got that car back on all fours before it went down there. You'll love to see that for him. And then this happens after the caution. Shocker.
Oh!
All 3 of them into
Oh.
the wall so incredibly hard. All 3 go upside down.
Ramping.
I think the 11's going to get back on all fours here, but the rest of them are going to tumble a bunch. Yeah, no, the 11's going to tip over again.
There's 3 cars flipping there, and you saw the damage to the catch fence. And 40 got hit.
Just barely. And Jake Joe piles in.
Mateus, or not, I'm sorry, not Mateus, Jacinto.
Oh, and DUI Div doesn't slow down. Not having a great day in that 97.
One more look, this time at real speed off of turn 2. My God. Well, guys, another Asiago in the catch fence. We can mark another one off on that column.
And
My
that's
big
the area.
filled out. Oh.
That's the area they tore down. Actually, they're gonna have to find a way to fix that before we can restart this race.
Guys, Mike Candy might be the luckiest person on Earth. We had to look at a better angle of that, but it looked like the rear of Asiago's truck just barely missed the left side of Mike's helmet, and might have to check on him.
Well, he's driving, so.
Oh, lean over. Ooh, woof. And we were able to get Chapel Driona here to take a better look at this, but let's take a look. Wow!
Oh,
We'll have to back up a few frames on that one.
Oh, that's as close of a shave as you can get.
Let's get the super zoom out for that one. That is unbelievable. He got so close to no longer being a person.
An onboard Asiago here. Let's go for a ride, guys.
Whee!
Right into the fence. Ooh, and upside down. And we're going to get hit again a couple times. Tumble Ruski down the back stretch. And one more for good measure.
Hey, there's the blue.
And one more. And then fear in his eyes as Babe Ruth.
Oh my God.
And you know, guys, I was talking to Asiago before the race, and I asked him what his favorite childhood movie was, and he said Over the Hedge. And he almost just tried to live it there off turn 2.
Back here once again at Trenton. 2 newcomers to the series. We're going to restart up front. We're finally pretty decently past halfway now. We got H, we got Young Stroker, the body snatcher, and we got Spud up here at the front, as well as Cam Arrow. So I don't really know what to expect. I'm not going to say anything nice about anybody because they tend to flip as soon as I do that. But they're back green. And there they go. White car's out of the race.
Salt and pepper on the front row, not anymore. Here comes Spud, had a little bit of some food to the spices. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, they're going 3 wide back there with Tiny Stort.
Also,
That's easy corn.
to add on a story we were talking about really quick, we might be able to get a photo up on screen before they wreck here. We actually have a group of very brave volunteer fans over in turn 2 holding up the remnants of the catch fencing into place, at least somewhat. So we'll be able to keep this race going. Turns out we don't have any more fencing at the facility to fix it.
Oh,
I would not want to stand there.
Spud is holding the ground right now.
Listen,
Look at that.
They were smart enough to not be looking at the track. They won't see it coming if anything bad happens.
Tiny
Look
Stewart
at
going
that
for the lead.
wad.
How is Dr.
Marco, no.
Fucking wrecking again. Watch out. Bouncing all around. Corey Origami, the last one spinning. Woo. Look out, everybody else.
All right, now let's see if they do it again.
That's a great point. Turn 2's been a struggle for them
Yep.
after. Oh no!
Oh, they fucking
You
did it
gotta
again.
be fucking kidding me, dude.
Cam Arrow flipping terribly. This is getting old, guys.
This is unbelievable.
All right. Apparently, why are you giving me this?
Do your
All right,
job!
apparently, I got the fucking iPad here to see this wreck. Yeah, that's Corey Origami going around here, along with others. I think I saw H go around, Walter Cooler go around. Yeah, now they're slowing for the caution here. There's Marco Andretti. He's looking pretty cool right now. We haven't really talked about Marco today. He's having a good run. All things considered.
He just
43
crashed.
truck looks
You know what they
stellar.
say,
Shut up.
Nothing bad ever happens to his
I'm
Andretti.
doing the replay. Let me have this. Oh, there's smoke. Oh, there's Cam Arrow going around over and over. Right on top of Indiana Bones. Yeah, he tumbles. And back on them wheels.
Drives away, I guess. All right.
That's all I got, guys. Can I go back to
Yeah,
doing
go
whatever
pull
I
up
was
another
doing?
porta potty, Tristan.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's take a look at the second wreck again here. So how it starts, it looks like contact is at 44, might have come up there in a 30. Hard impact past the fixed catch fence, and here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 20 flips maybe. I don't know. I can't count. And lands on top of the 44. Roof damage to that truck. Not going to be great for his speed. I'm just going to say it right now. I don't think the 30 is going to have much speed either. Devastating
Still
for
in the
their day.
race.
Guys, let's not forget, those fans were not looking at the track, too, because they were afraid of what they might see. I'm being told from Rob Pockets, they said that wreck sounded like an elephant falling off a skyscraper.
Why do they know what that sounds like?
Welcome back to Trenton, where we got some trouble back here. The 74, dadgum, off the pace. Might be coming into the pits this time. What are you hearing down there, Tristan?
What?
74,
Oh,
he's
God.
coming in. What's wrong with dadgum?
His tummy ache. He swallowed gum.
Understandable.
Oh.
Oh, that'll
I mean, I
happen.
do that all the time. I don't get like stomach aches. I'm just built different.
We gotta
He
realize, too,
swallowed one trident.
Dadgum's been doing this for years, Anthony.
Yeah, it finally
It's-
caused a full blockade. Speaking
You
of
know,
blockade, we have Tiny Stewart and Dr. Chemo Slice on the front row for this restart.
There's
Bad
a
news
lot
for
of
everybody.
hoop stiffs up here. I mean, a little Cornstalk got into a wreck. Spud's been around, and that's 17 trucks up here.
And Pitt Manhoover has had an awful week. We keep hearing more and more rumors. Evidently, they're considering letting LW Wright out of jail for good behavior. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen to Pitt Manhoover.
Oh!
That's not for-
What
What was that?
What?
What happened?
I'm
We got a
sorry.
yellow.
What was that?
What's that?
What the fuck happened?
Oh,
My-
oh
What the
God.
fuck just happened?
Tristan, do you have what?
I missed it. Do it again.
Young Stroker, our leader, gets to the line first.
Oh God,
They're
do
gonna
it
wreck.
again.
They're gonna wreck again here.
Here it goes again. They think they're funny, and they're fucking not.
There it is.
Oh my God!
Oh, it's Ellie. Oh, save it, save it,
Oh,
save
please
it. Lock
stop,
her
please stop,
down.
please stop. He's gonna hit the clear
Oh,
wall.
the sand did its job.
Oh,
He got a
hard
little
in the
knock,
wall.
but that's okay.
That's
That
what
was
I
not
liked
hard
about
on the
that
wall.
wreck.
I'll
but
you.
Something happened. Something terrible just happened.
Well, guys, we're going to try to see what the hell that was. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh no! My God!
No, no. That's
What
a
is that?
vehicle. That's a vehicle.
Oh,
It is
Oh,
enough. The
oh,
grandstands.
no,
Is
look
that
out.
dadgum?
What's he doing up
Oh,
there?
No.
Oh no! Shades of Kansas season 1, when
I
it's
can't
far
look.
more violent speeds.
Do we have another view of this, or is it only the CRC TV footage, or whatever the fuck it's called?
We'll start combing through. Give us a minute.
So we were throwing it to Tristan because the 74 was coming down pit road, and we had a camera on him actually. So let's see what happened. We're all seeing this for the first time. He pulled.
Whoa!
Oh no!
What?
Oh
He
no.
got blendered. He's somewhere in the forest.
We have to blur that. That was horrible.
Give a call to our cameramen. They don't know where the fuck he is, but think they know
He's
where he
in
went.
Philadelphia.
They think he's back there.
Guys, I am hearing that. Like I said before, he came down pit road. He had one too many Trident gum swallowed. He had a tummy ache, and I don't know if this was a reaction to that or what. But Jesus!
Oh my God!
And guys, one thing I do not like about that is the catch fence did not do its job.
No, it did not at all.
And here we are looking at it in a little bit of slow motion. You see the 74 get to his box, and he's gone in a flash. And even
Oh my
slowed
God.
down, you cannot tell what the fuck's going on.
Oh my gosh. And you know, guys, we talked about those Brave fans holding up the catch fence. They don't need to anymore. They're evacuating that entire side of the track, that whole building. Oh, goodness.
Thank goodness we have good lawyers. Well, they say TOECARs come at your own risk. Check this out.
Oh,
God.
Oh, just
The
no
fan
time
didn't
to
even
react.
react. He had no clue. Oh, and there's I hope he doesn't turn back around. There's a
Obviously-
giant hole in the.
Oh.
No, don't show
Oh,
the
don't
hole.
show that.
And if you're wondering how we got this footage,
Oh.
he
Full
even
moon.
knew.
Now, guys, you gotta remember, dadgum was the one that married Harold and Claire before the race. Now, if you think back to the first race of TOECAR, Harold Clot was partially responsible for the death of Pierre Pressure. You gotta wonder, does the curse of Pierre strike again, not liking his grandmother getting remarried?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Our grandma. And then this is after the caution, where we've had most of our wrecks today, it feels like. Look at this. Oh, LED Lights tries to turn Joe Swanson. What a fucking asshole. He gets exactly what he deserves. This piece of shit's been wrecking people all day long because he's mad. Talking about, oh, I don't wreck people last week. Well, guess what? You'd have this week 4 or 5 times now. and this dumbass gonna hit the wall, whack, big impact, Matt, and he's gonna get it righted. But Russian and Ketchup also got a part of that.
Probably. Master Uguay ass crashing today.
And welcome back to Trenton once again. Young Stroke of the Body Snatcher, your leader. But, I mean, I feel like it's obvious, but after the events that just unfolded, as we went back green there the last time, it is with great displeasure and sadness that I must announce the death of Braden Bunch. You know, gone too soon type shit.
Damn.
What?
Oh, hold on, wait. That's an old paper. That's my bad.
Oh.
I would like to announce the death of Dadgum, is what I should have said. So rest in peace. Thanks for Marion, Claire, and Harold. And I guess
Guys, we're going green!
Yeah, I guess we can go back green now. Oh, look at that. We got to look inside, look Cornstalk's eyeballs.
We'll get an update on the fans much later down the road. Hopefully.
Yeah, there's at least 100 or so that will no longer be with us, but we'll get an exact number, and we'll get that to you at some point. But we're back green.
You know, I'm hearing they've actually been promoted to rent-free from now on.
Oh,
Courtesy of TOECAR.
amazing.
Oh, man,
Guys.
that's not Dadgum. Rest in peace. That's actually Dr. Chemo Slice who
Look
almost
at
hit the wall
Spud.
there.
Spud's coming back. Whoa, throwing blocks there. Little Cornstalk. Killing
Man, Walter
momentum,
Cooler.
but here comes Walter anyway.
Young Stroker just fell the fuck apart on that lap, from first back to like 12th now.
I wonder if he's got damage from one of those earlier crashes where everyone just wrecks under yellow. There's a good chance some of these trucks up here don't have the correct speed
Look at
that
this.
they need to win.
LED lights. Oh, they saved it back there, but LED lights going back to the lead after everything that has gone on today. Obviously, not a lot of trucks left. Here comes Scubs. Here comes Rester to catch up.
They are
Russell's been having
playing
a great day.
They're playing musical chairs with the lead right now. I love it. Nobody's safe.
10 to go that time by. Or 11 to go that time by. No, it's 10 to go. Takes a while.
That's
to
okay,
update
Matt.
us.
Oh, Scubs, come on.
Contacting him with the wall.
Oh, the ripple stomps.
that
Look out,
shuts-
little
Oh,
Cornstalk.
watch
Get
out
back
for
on the
little
track, get back on the
Cornstalk.
track.
He got there. He got there. He's making
He's
it
got
stick
the
down
grip.
on the bottom.
And look, Young Stroker's back all of a sudden, so maybe just not good on restarts.
Well, if
A lot of new
anything's been
faces
obvious,
up here.
people keep hitting the wall here off turn 2. As long as you can avoid that, you're going to have something to say about the end of this race.
Oh, man.
Look at
You're not
H,
gonna
look
be
at
able
H.
to avoid it.
That time. There goes Joe. Spinning.
Oh,
He's in the
saved it.
grass.
Slow it down. That's the Simon system at work, I think. Or no, his legs.
Uh-oh.
Slow
Uh-oh.
down.
Please don't. Please
Slow
don't.
down.
He's going to
Alright.
go, ooh.
Incredible save.
Good
They
job
race
by
back
Joe
to the line.
Swanson.
The
No
few
caution.
trucks that
Pennant
remain.
said fuck off.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Pennant
no
didn't give a
caution.
fuck about that.
No
I mean,
yellow.
To be fair, Pennant just saw a person disintegrate to sound.
Oh, that'll be
Oh,
a yellow.
that's gonna
It's
be
gonna
one.
a caution.
Oh,
Oh,
where'd they go?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Where'd they go?
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, under the grandstands.
Oh, well, look out, little Cornstalk.
Campground, watch out.
You
Watch out.
can't drive there.
No, why would he do that?
Oh, and he's just going straight. Oh, here we go. He's making the turn. Holy shit.
God, dude, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. They're all dead. They're so dead.
Oh
Not
man, I
Cornstalk,
thought it was
can tell
only
you
gonna
that.
be from. Well, it was only gonna be the fans in the grandstands. We gotta get everyone out of here.
Evacuate the facility.
Evacuate the dance floor.
Well, this is the first thing we saw happen. H is going to hit the wall. This 71's going to get hooked right down. He's going to eventually catch it right here. What a great job by Joe Swanson. He's going to miss absolutely everything. You see the Goonier blimp grounded in the background. I don't know what that's about.
You just got to think about how difficult it is to save that with literally the fact that he has no arms that work. It's just his legs. It's
I just
unbelievable.
gotta think
save.
real hard about it.
Oh man, dude, it just I'm so impressed by Joe Swanson.
You know what I'm not impressed by?
Who
What we're
Matt?
about to see next.
And then this is the second goddamn calamity we saw. The 19's going to get hooked by Young
Woof.
Stroker. Look at this. Oh, my God.
What an angle!
Them Gooniers are gripping. Oh.
Oh, and right through the fire truck. Oh, no. Under the grandstands, it was completely fine. Nobody here really to get in too much trouble. It might have taken out some of those supports. And we're
No
not
goddamn
gonna.
cameras.
I don't think we can show it, but Lil Cornstalk is about to commit absolute war crimes down through the infield.
I just hope all those RVs are insured because he just smacked through them like they were nothing.
That's right, on board with little cornstalk here. Big run off of turn 2 right there. Has to check up for Spud, and around he goes. Oh! Thank God that fuel cell is well made. Oh, and thank God the grandstands aren't.
And get off it. Get off it.
Move.
Oh, the junior
right
one.
through the RV.
How is that? Oh, not the Corolla.
We might be lucky that those vehicles may have been empty, but my goodness, he might be going to jail for manslaughter there.
I'm board the fire truck here, and hold on to your seatbelts, cause holy shit! Oh, it just
Well, at least the lights
out
work.
the bottom section. Yeah.
Oh, and guys, I'm being told there was only one firefighter in that truck, and he did not make it. So rest in peace to one of our famous safety penguins, Bernie Talldown. Man, we're losing people left and right today.
Famous? It's the first
Dude,
time I've
famous to
ever,
me, Tristan. Have some
first time
fuckers
I
this
ever
guy.
heard of him.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fucking hog of an edit.
All right, gentlemen, it's getting down to it. Let's make some picks. Mike, who you going with?
It's gonna have to be that second place truck of Pitman Hoover, the policeman himself. He's seen a lot of shit here today. Cops love seeing things get tore up. That's why they love chasing. Look for Pitt to win this race.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Spud. I'm gonna risk it all on saying I want someone to win. He's back and he's ready to go.
You curse him.
Give me Ginger Joe in that 13 truck. Pole sitter today, shows speed. Let's bounce back after flipping.
Tristan, who you got on pit road, buddy?
You know what? He's been mad as hell, and he's been in the front all day. Give it to LED lights today.
Well, guys, look no further than 6th place. I'll be going with the H. H himself in that 8 truck. Car. Fuck.
Or yeah. Oh.
$3
Sorry.
grand.
No, they owe me 500 this time. I said it backwards.
Pasco.
Jason Payson, coming off turn 4, gonna pull his way down the pit road. The safest place he can be, I think. We've seen a lot
We
of
got
people
3
get
laps,
hit.
gentlemen.
No.
3
Yeah,
laps
it's
to
gonna-
decide it at Trenton and about half the field as they come to the restart.
A green, white checkered. Pitman Hoover down at turn 1, a big lead, but those have not lasted long today. There goes Dr. Hemo Slice.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
spoiler's all fucked up. That seems like a
Not helping him.
disadvantage.
Not helping him at all.
But
Steel
it might
Park
be
is ready to go though.
it might be raised in one side, guys, but it's lower in the other. You have to wonder, is that balancing out? H, oh my gosh, he almost turned
don't
Spud
think
in the
so.
back.
Man,
Oh, man,
whoever
who we
leads
got
into
lead?
turn 3 is just done on turn 4.
Steel Park to the
Absolutely.
lead. 2 to
Here
go.
comes Walter Cooler up the inside with help from Joe Swanson and Rustard and Ketchup. They're gonna power their way to the lead off turn 2 as they bounce off the wall behind them.
And we've seen some crazy runs today. Where do you want to be? I hope you're there now because we're coming to the white flag. Rustard and Ketchup down to the bottom. Scubs below him, and here comes H.
Scubs and H!
Oh my God! Here's
H has
Joe
a
is
good
still
one.
here. Tiny Stewart's here. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Look at the block from Scubs.
Get
and
4 wide
Rustard's
off
in the
this
wall.
exit. That's not going to be good.
Oh, Rustard is in the wall. He's stuck there. H and Scubs side by side. Dr. Chemo Slice wants a piece of the pie.
Oh man, Dr. Kemo's gonna push, but here comes Scubs. Oh, sorry, Spud. Spud
No,
to
wait!
the bottom.
Go, that's my pick! Go, Spud, go! Off turn 4! Spud and team out Dr. Chemo Slice side by
Drag
side to the
race.
start-finish line. Spud!
Spud.
It's all Spud!
But can they get off turn 2? Can they get off turn 2? Let's see.
Dude, unbelievable.
Oh, okay, they did it.
They
wow.
did it.
It is
Incredible.
third. It is third TOECAR race. Spud's the winner.
He didn't die!
Oh, somebody might have though. Turn 3, there's clearly a bit of wreck here. Oh no.
Oh!
Oh, another one.
They're wrecking after
Did the hologram become solid?
They might have just gotten scared by Jason. I don't know what the fuck Tiny Store was doing.
Dumbass.
Nonetheless, though, welcome to the playoffs, Spud. Welcome to the Cup Series, Spud. That 0-0 is locked in.
Fucking go!
Dude, big day to be a potato.
Oh my goodness gracious, golly gee willikers, that's a root vegetable.
Let's take a look at this. They were 4 wide down into 1 and 2 on the last lap. That was never going to work. Rustard and Ketchup, our season 1 fraud, up and into the wall. And he's going to try and stay out of the way, but it's just not going to work out for everybody. Let's take a look at this. They're running him the fuck down. Here comes Jake Joe in the 2.
Oh, he just
he's
came
on.
down. Oh!
Oh!
Cease and desist at the big flip on the wall there.
Oh, I didn't go all the way over. Oh, no, now he is. All right.
And one more for
We're back on him.
Had to add one more flip to the list.
He will make it to the line.
Now what happened back here?
Was there more?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny Stewart. He got hit by
Oh, yeah, he-
Scubs.
Oof!
I wonder
What
if
the
there's
fuck?
bad beef there. Like, that's way after the checkered flag. Like, that was unnecessary.
Oh,
Spud was
guys, I'm
tired of
actually,
him. Or not Spud,
I'm hearing
Scubs.
from
Fuck.
Card War. Scub said on the radio, I'm going down there and I'm beating his ass after the race. I don't know what happened, but he was
shouldn't be
really,
that
really
hard.
mad with Tiny. Tristan, I hear you have more on this in the pit road?
Yes, Kyle, as you were saying that, Scubs did come over here. He clocked Tiny Stewart in his little head. And, it's almost like squishing a bug out here. You know those cartoons where they just splatter on the pavement and they look funny? That's exactly what Tiny Stewart looks like right now.
Oh, he sharded when he got hit then.
Oh.
Nah,
Dude,
the
insult
fire
to
suit.
injury.
Can we
No one's
stop
ever
shitting
bought a
that
cleanup.
Trenton? Already stinks enough
I
in New
mean-
Jersey.
Exactly.
Well, that's going to wrap things up here from Trenton. What a devastating day, guys. I'm looking at Steve Basil's report here that just got on my desk. We lost a whole lot of people. So I'll start with the obvious that everybody knows. Dadgum, there's not even traces of human life in that truck anymore. And as you probably saw, that 74 truck flew out into the grandstands. Thankfully, only knocked down a small part of it. Took out 33 people with him, though. So 33 will also be headed to the Forever Box as long as Dadgum's there. And we saw later on in the race that terrible incident with the 37 and 19 down to the inside, where we did in fact lose firefighter Bernie Tall down, as well as Lil Cornstalk driving directly through several camping areas. He actually hit 4 fans, and 4 of them also did not make it. Rounding out our total, 39 people have lost their lives today here at Trenton. What a devastating day for TOECAR.
I thought it was a great race, guys. We saw everything that all the TOECAR fans love to see. We saw a great many wide racing. We saw some insane crashes, plenty of flips. Anybody that was complaining about the Cup race in Michigan last week, I hope you're satiated, even though I know you won't be, because we go to Homestead tomorrow, and they're probably not going to have as many flips as we had here today at Trenton. But still, I cannot believe how great this was for a first time here at Trenton. Harold was definitely onto something. He knows what he's talking about. He's been watching racing for almost 100 years. He knows good racing when he sees it. I just want to give another shout out to newcomer Marco Zandretti. Gets, what's that, 14th in his first start here, replacing his brother.
Wow.
Love it for him. Hopefully he continues doing good racing instead of acting, because he's already doing better than his brother.
Yeah, I mean, he was in a lot of crashes, so that's basically initiation. But people that have been in crashes all season so far, I mean, Spud only got one opportunity because he had to sit out last week, but he wins the race. We got a Pitt Manhoover top 5, an H top 5. Love to see that for the newcomers. Dr. Chemo Slice, I don't think has had this good a run ever in his career. So a P2 is nothing to scoff at for that man. As well as Steel Park getting 4th. Obviously, not a lot of trucks finished this race, but that doesn't take away from the fact that these guys did get good finishes.
There was a lot of accidents today, and a lot of cars are out of this race. We talked about some guys who had good runs. I mean, there were only 18 cars that finished on the lead lap, and I mean, I don't even know if cease and desist really counts, because he was just kind of upside down there. I mean, technically, yeah. As you can see, a lot of cars, technically, anyone pretty much a lap down, they stayed on pit road. The cars were destroyed. They were trying to fix them, just couldn't. I mean, some of the people having good days today. I saw Spindiana Bones having a good run. Young Stroker. Felt like Mike and Ike Candy, before getting a little haircut there, was running near the front. And I mean, even LeBron-Kitis in 29th. It's tough to see when a lot of good cars get taken out, especially in the middle of the race. And somehow Dadgum deceased in 22nd. Unreal.
Tristan, what'd you see down in the pits today?
A lot of chaos down here, Kyle. It was one of them classic TOECAR races that we always talk about. Although this one felt a little extreme in my opinion. A lot of hellacious accidents. My voice cracked there, and I apologize about that. It's just that it's that crazy. But we killed a lot of people today, and you'll have that sometimes in big time TOECAR racing.
You will.
Hate that for everybody involved. Congratulations to Spud though. That's awesome. We haven't really hyped him up enough here. Spud winning is huge, like for the sport. I argue he's a fan favorite, and we all love Spud around here. So, good job, Spud.
Yeah.
Way to win. And
I just hope he doesn't sputter out in the playoffs.
Yeah, and
Shut the fuck up.
rest in peace to everyone else who unalive today. I'm gonna go find another story or something.
Dude, rest in peace to your
We don't really need
voice.
it anymore. But here's one though. I would like to point out that Chad GPT, after sitting on pit road terrified, after the early accident. Ends up 19th by getting back out there. Only 5 laps down.
All right, guys. Well, after another day of TOECAR action, what's this? Let me see that binocular real quick.
What's going on now?
Oh my God, they're arresting Lil Cornstalk.
Why?
Well, he did run over several people. Anthony, I think you were talking about man's laughter before.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, and there he's going. Oh, Pitt Manhoover's old buddies are taking him. That sucks.
It's tough.
Well, we're gonna have to
You'll have
follow up
that.
more on that. You will have that here in TOECAR. We have a lot of drivers get arrested for some reason. Well, once again, rest in peace to what's that? The 39 people we killed today. Just an absolutely devastating day at the track, despite the on-track action being awesome. We'll definitely be back. We just won't be back with everybody.
Not dadgum, especially.
Full moon tonight.
Well, from the booth here at Trenton to wherever you might be listening to this, thank you for watching, and good night. Oh, guys, all the fans that had to evacuate are asking for refunds.
No.
That's
Spud.
already been cashed and spent. What are you talking about?
Spud.
We are losing so much money. It is unreal.
I can't
It's
believe
okay,
we
money's-
lost our holy connection.
Oh no, what does this mean for the safe air barrier?